Today we're here to get to know top runner for the men's cross country team, Dan Nielsen.
I'm Dan Nielsen. I'm a junior on the UMD cross country team, and I'm from Andover, Minnesota, majoring in cell biology.
All right, Dan, so I'm sure I'm not the only one wondering, but what inspired you to be a cross country runner?
I actually started running back in 4th grade when I ran the mile. I broke the mile time record in 5:46 or something like that. And then after that I got asked to do this competition with all the elementary schools in our district, and I raced against a bunch of the kids in there and took first place in that. And then from then on out I just started doing track and field, running cross country for high school, and now here at UMD.
All right, so would you say there's anything that inspires you every day to get up and, run as far as you do?
I guess it's just always wanting to be the best. I mean, there's always someone out there that's doing one more mile than you, so I mean, that just inspires me to go one more mile and do one more rep or whatever it is.
And you are doing very good at being the best because you are the top runner on the team right now, right?
Yes, I am.
How do you train for that, and what's like a day in your life?
A big part of it was this summer I put in probably over 1,000 miles of running. Averaged, I guess, 70 miles a week, got up to 100 miles a week this summer, and make every single rep and run that you do count. I mean, every single run that you do, you can't just hold back and think, oh, I can take it easy today. I mean, there are days you can take easy, but make those days count too.
A little different than most sports because you run individually and as a team. Can you talk to us about that a little bit?
When you run into a race, you obviously have a goal in mind for yourself, and so you're always trying to reach that goal and beat the guys you need to beat and other teams that you need to beat, I guess. And but as a team, like in a race, everybody will finish the race, and then you just turn around basically and just keep shooting your guys on in. And sometimes even in the race, when you run up to one of your teammates, you'll give them a little tap on the back and say, hey, let's go for a little bit, and just pick up the pace and just, always working together as a team.
Yeah. So how does scoring work when it comes to this?
So basically, every person that finishes, they give a point, and it's usually it's your top 5 runners. So your first 5 runners will get points for for the place that they finish. So 1, 2, 3. At the end of the meet, it's whoever has the lowest score wins. So whoever gets their guys in the fastest and have the lowest amount of points.
Okay. And then going into the season, you started out at St. John's?
Oh, yes.
Yes, the opener, and you were the first to finish, am I correct? So that set the bar really high for the season. How did you take that and, run with it?
I guess from there I just wanted to improve my time. I knew the first couple meets were there weren't going to be too much competition in them, but I knew I still wanted to set a high goal for time and stuff. So I just kind of went for time, and then once we got to the GRIAC meet, which is a lot bigger meet with a lot of competition, I set my goals on a place and hopefully achieved it.
Yeah. How did the team finish second in the first round, or the first time? Did you improve as a team a lot from that, do you think? Was there a lot to build on from there?
Yeah, actually quite a bit. A lot of our runners, there was a gap between our first place guy and then our last place guy, but that gap was actually decreased a little bit each race. So in our second race, I think we took first place in that as a team, and then GRIAC we improved like 5 or 6 spots from last year. So yeah, as long as our team stays more grouped up and together and run as a team, we'll be looking pretty good.
Thanks for joining us, and make sure to meet with us next week as we continue the cross country segment and meet with the women's team.